Guys, I don't regret it, but I'm like incredibly frustrated with dealing with this dual PC right now. Things always go wrong. Oh, what the hell? Oh, okay. Hold on. Thank you, Comey, for being a member for 17 months. Soul, thank you for being a member for 18 months. Comey, thank you for the 50 gifted memberships. And Tiana, thank you for the 9 months of being a Legion supporter. Guys, if it ain't one thing, it's a fucking other. I don't know what's going on with my camera right now, but it's like that didn't do it. That killed it. That kept it dead. Yeah, none of this is fixing it. Why is it acting stupid? This is fucking black. And now it's seeing the green. It's like cutting off. What's up, guys? Okay, story time real quick. All right. So, thanks to a lot of you guys and your constant donations, watching the videos and all that stuff, I was able to get a new PC that I can dedicate to the games. Like right now I have an emulator running Arknights because now all of a sudden it doesn't want to detect my old setup, and it's getting a little frustrating. The reason why you haven't seen me live is because usually I play the game on this phone. All right? I usually play this game on this phone. All right? It's not detecting the capture card isn't detecting the thing it's connected to so that I could play it on this phone. And when it does detect it, it doesn't charge the phone. Meaning I'd have like 2 hours minimum or maximum to play the game. So I'm constantly running into issues. Now, Now, it thinks this is green. You see this? I move. It thinks this is green. Now, it looks like that might be minor to you guys, but if it thinks this is green, it could have trouble with any of the colors. Like, you guys can't see it because I cut it off, but it's cutting off part of my brown desk because it thinks it's green. I'm gonna need drugs. Oh, you guys can't see that, can you? It's... How you guys doing today? Why does it think my black chair is fucking green? So many gifts? Yeah, Comey came in here as usual and like, hey guys, let me flex for a second. Nah, we appreciate you, Comey. Oh God, I may have made it worse. I'm gonna need some drugs. I'm gonna need some drugs. Like, it doesn't even look normal. Okay. This is the best I'm gonna get it. This is the best I'm gonna get it. I'm leaving this alone for now. It looks fine. I need to stream. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, thanks to you guys, we got a new computer. Which means that I can do higher quality stuffs. Right now, I'm just kind of, it doesn't look like it's any better on your side because I'm too scared to go up the bitrate just yet because of all the other issues I'm having. But hopefully you guys will see over time how much better this looks. Heartbreaking BGM. Don't tell me what the context is. I just like the song. I just noticed your outline in green. I know. I know. I want to fix it. I just don't know how. Computer say you get better, computer. I go boom. New computer goes, haha, you stupid, to old computer. And I'm over here like, get along, you two. I need you both. You just made me more self-conscious. I'm still trying to figure out how to fix it. You didn't see that. You didn't see that either. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna look purple. Okay, so today we're using the emulator. This emulator is ass just like all the other emulators, but we're gonna go with it. It's Moo Player 12. It's Moo Player 12. And Comey, go ahead and send me the stuffs and things. Or Baki, one of the two, send me the stuffs and things. Comey's already sending me stuff and I'm not even paying attention because the chat's over here. Boom, boom, chat, you go here and you go there. And all of the things go everywhere. Okay. Do I have anything I don't want to show here? Do I have anything I don't want to show here? Yes, I do. Thank you, freaking Jeebus. Okay. Let me hide this conversation. And this conversation. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that would have been bad. Actually, let me delete this just in case. I don't need to get offed. Okay. Can I just download these?
Any work today? If it's nothing urgent.
You guys are going to hate me. We're going to skip doing the voice lines today. Yeah, we're going to skip doing the voice lines today. We'll go through them again once I get all this fixed because it's showing stuff that I'd rather you guys wait to see. And yeah, I'd rather not be offed by game developers. So you guys can wait just a little bit before I do the voice lines. I'll do them at the beginning of one of these streams. This is what I mean by things are going wrong. But yeah, let's go ahead and watch the side story, A Casdalian Rescue. This is new, isn't it? This has nothing to do with what we're about to read, right? Okay. Latest CN event. Okay. Can you actually I can do it myself. It's cool. It's cool. I see something funny that I want to watch right now, but I'll wait. Actually, no. It is called what Firelight casts. Is it the music playlist? Yes, it is. Thank you, Comey. All right, so what Firelight cast? I'm assuming these are all the same, so we're just gonna watch this one. Nice Discord jump scare. You can hear that? Okay, Comey, can you test and send me another message? You sent the playlist, not music. Okay. It looks like y'all can't hear it now, but I can't hear it either. So, yeah. Okay. Let's make sure this works. Okay. Okay. Chat. I'm going through something right now, okay? The computer is not functioning the way that it's supposed to. All right, let's go ahead and watch this first. This new one first, and then we'll watch the ones leading into the story that we're going to be playing today. I'm pressing the wrong button. Does this fit on the screen? It does. Okay. Please sound be good. Too loud? Good enough? We good? We solid? Loud as fuck? Better? Better? Perfect. Okay. Was this all a mistake? Was this all a mistake? Everything was working fine. I had to add another equation. Okay. Who's that number?
ここでも働くのかよ。俺のんびりする気満々でロードスに来たんだけどな。
私はニーフ。面倒事がある。
I feel like I'm having deja vu, like I've seen this. I saw this Nymph. I've seen this character on Twitter, and I didn't know where it came from. Okay. Okay.
私はニーフ。面倒事があればいつでも相談してね。そろそろ行こうか。ずっとうじうじしててしょうがないもんね。
That's the only character? Okay. I hate House Good. I hope that's the only good one. I need them to chill just a little bit. Just for like 2-3 patches, man. I need them to just 2-3 patches. I need them to chill. Dorothy's vision's coming back. I still don't have her. Like, I just... This... In 16 hours, the new event drops in Global, and Reed will have her first live 2D skin, which is witch themed. Can you tell me the trailer in which this witch themed can you tell me which event? It's on the official channel. To the Grinning Valley. Oh, it's this event. The chick with the gun.
思ったよりもお客さんいっぱい。でもみんな車を降りる気はないみたい。アークナイツ新イベントニヤニヤ谷へ。そこに着けば見つかるかな。
Am I stupid? Or have they been doing the English voice actors thing on every single one of these trailers and I've just been missing them? Have they been doing this? Recently? Okay.
Sound of muddy air, tracks of animal. I'll keep a watch that way.
They need to balance the voices in the song. Because I can't even hear how good it is. I want her, but with the gems that I have, that skin. I forgot about that skin. Is this... Yeah, I remember now. I remember. Okay, this is gonna be rough for me. These next couple patches are gonna be rough for me. Yeah, these next couple patches are gonna be a little rough. This ain't fair, man. Let me be broke for just at least 2 patches, man. Like, let me make proper life decisions for 2 patches. And I'm pretty sure I'll be good after that. Just be nice to me. Just 2 patches. It's back to back. Yeah, Soul. Next month is Shu. This event is the event teased during the anniversary. By the way, it's like Typhon. And will lead into IS5, which could lead into another infield thing. You know what's funny about that? you know what's funny about that? Hold on, let me pull it up on another screen. These studios are all at Tokyo Game Show this year. Psy Games, Duet Night Abyss, Griff Line, Hottest Studio, Level Infinite, Curl Game, and Nexon. Not only that, I'll just say it because I can't find the image at this current moment. But Griff Line will also be at Billy Billy World promoting the original Arknights, and then they'll be at China Joy promoting Arknights Infield and Popacum. So we got some shit happening, right? We got some shit happening. And the thing is, like, if you guys, I'm gonna do this now because I'm gonna be doing this a lot in the coming weeks. Sam Azard, thank you for the raid. You're raiding me on a stream where I'm having technical difficulties. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate you, friend. Greetings and salutations. See, I wanna say something of you saying salutations, but it's mean because and I shouldn't do that right now because you just rated me, but I'm gonna let you slide today. I held that one back with the freaking quickness. Let it rip. Redhead bearded bandit. Who the fuck says salutations in 2024? The fuck? I almost dropped an N-bomb just now. Okay. I'm gonna let this one go. I'm cool and hip. Okay, Comey, you just stop now. Okay, stop. So so we're gonna go ahead and just get started with the new story. All right. Well, not new. He's getting too excited. I was just about to let what I'm thinking out, and that's not healthy for live streams. Why did it go here? Hello?
This is a story of Victoria.
Sorry,
a
chat.
tale from the distant past.
Later, Sammy. I'll harass you later.
An era when spring remained, an age before stone castles. A time when a girl made friends with two crimson dragons. One of them was greedy, but the other was true and brave. Both swore for eternity to protect her beauty and grace. Everywhere they went, the girl would find and take
I remember now.
the most beautiful flower.
I remember now. Okay. I remember. We had a discussion about this one. I thought both of these were the two separate like Reed and the other girl, but you guys told me that one of them is a different character. I don't remember which one it was.
Growing in that place. Then one day came when the greedy one exclaimed, "Grant me a gift,
Tallulah,
should
yeah.
you call yourself my friend." With honey-eyed tongue it begged the girl to braid a wreath with the flowers she had gathered, and the girl gladly agreed. With deft hands she wove a beauteous floral garland and placed it around the head of the greedy red dragon. Yet the dragon of courage said, "No boon for me, no gift do I need. Our journey is incomplete, and there's much for us to see." And thus it departed alone, and flew to the mountains beyond, where it created Terra, a kingdom to call its own. The flowers that thrive here grow in no other land. The domain was deemed perfect to adorn the girl's fine hand. The wind told the greedy one of its kin's great findings. Speedily it flew towards Terra with the girl upon its wings. And the greedy drake was awed, dazzled by the native bloom.
I can always appreciate when they have these in English. Because, brother, I tell you, if this game was entirely in English like this, we'd be finishing every single one of these chapters in the fucking game. Absolutely no hesitation.
Resplendent shall be our crown when we take that flower from you. The good drake was speechless as greed pressed the demand.
Later, Bomb Frost.
There was nothing left of spring but the blossom of its own land. Long battled the dragons, a feud of naught but woe, but greed emerged triumphant. The flower was then bestowed. Though the blossom suffered wounds and several petals were shed, it became the brightest jewel upon the greedy dragon's head. The girl secretly wept, watching her friends fight and bleed. Then a lion snuck to her, giving whispers that soothed her grief. And the lion told the girl that it had a very large pride, who would swear to protect her and vow to stay by her side. So the girl forgot her sorrows and played with newfound friends, and no longer yearned for the drake who dwelt in distant lands. But the Draken War barely ended when the lion pushed its claim. It seized the girl and roared, "Put the crown upon my mane!" The good drake had not healed, but valiantly it challenged the threat. Not for the crown it fought and killed, but the oaths it swore to kept. But the pride was ready for war and spilled the dragon's blood. It drenched the fertile earth and turned it to barren mud. The people grew cold and starved now that winter has arrived. They remain cowed and silent, though a question lingered in mind. Is it gone, our crimson dragon who lives beyond the peaks? Is it gone, O virtue's guardian, the one with no greed?
That's crazy. The one with no greed's the one that ended up dying, but
are you
freaking
listening,
Tallulah.
Lakshini? Can you and will you answer that question
Tallulah
for us?
lives. I wish they were all in English like this, bro. I wish. I wonder how long this story is. How many days it's gonna take me to knock it out? Because I think, depending on how long it is, I'm expecting to go right into the next chapter after this. Probably 2 streams. If it's literally just 2 streams, we'll probably do the 2 streams, take like a 1 or 2 day break, and then hop right into the next chapter.
あら、どうもありがとう。ドクターの賞賛を得られるなんて光栄よ。いつも何度でも
I'm glad I got her, man.
君たちはああやって立ち向かうんだね。
What's up there, Creduck? Dark Creduck. Chapter 6 size? I don't remember. That was a long time ago, bruh. Golden glow. I really freaking hope that with god damn. Holy shit. I really hope with infield they can still like keep this level of quality with the skins. that's the end of it. Yeah, okay. All right. So we're going to push on through, and we're going to, let me close this real quick. I got to remember you guys can see everything now. So this is going to be an adjustment. We're going to hop right into this. Now, I am playing on an emulator today. This shouldn't be the norm. Because I'm still going to be trying to fix the normal setup with my phone. But, I hate emulation. I really do. I'll finish this later. How do I get rid of the fucking... Chat, how do I get rid of the buttons being on top? Like it's showing like the F key and everything like on here. Never mind, I found it.
There is still much we can do, Doctor.
Is it too low? Should it be louder? Check DM. You sent me something because I said infield? Haha! Haha! Why does this look like someone's doing the RTX off on the old game and the RTX on the... I don't think that's what that is. I don't think that's what that is. Yeah, because we literally run up on that bitch and destroy it. Like, yeah, I don't think that's what that is. It's cool, but yeah, I don't think that's what that is. Wait. Wait.
Can't.
It's the same animation. Okay, I could be wrong. Okay, we'll wait until... Yeah, we'll wait until it comes out. I gotta check and see what the name of it is. Okay. God, I would have so many things to read if they just had them in English. Did I do the whole thing? Okay. So I just play and it just loads up the... Okay. I'm so used to doing this on my thumbs. I'm trying to like get a sense of the... That's what I mean, voiced in English. If they were all voiced in English, yeah, I'd go through like all of these. Yeah, okay. 8 years ago. 1090 Coke. Wow. Your lordship. More than a paucity are you inquiring after you? Wonder what our planned next move will be. The repertoire has been a massive success. All thanks to your backing. The Tauren's own theater and the Tauren's own history. 200 strong came to see the premiere, and were they overjoyed. Now can we... This is another thing that's going to be awesome about reading. This is the only thing about the emulator that's going to be great. I got it on a nice big 4K monitor. I can see it even though I don't have my glasses on. Now we can pursue a joint partnership in a few factories on Baron McKinney's whatever estate. I'm not even gonna... if I say it wrong, I say it wrong. You guys are just gonna have to accept it. Or we can accept this offer of alliance with a number of bankers. Leave these topics for after. What the fuck is a sorority? Whatever. Sir Perth. Or have a typist make the arrangements in your stead, and they won't make much mess of it. Soiree. That, see, what the fuck? You see how Comey spelled that? I can read that. Okay. We should talk tonight only of the freshly concluded performance and of Tauren culture. Forget all that Victorian long, wide-windedness and flattery. That's how it's spelled, unfortunately. Look, okay, you guys are gonna have to just deal with me being freaking illiterate, because it's just a thing, and it's not going away anytime soon. Everyone, all this status and etiquette, this daintiness and diction. I thought we took care of all the nobles here. Didn't something happen that took care of this whole scene? Are we going back in time or something? I thought this like wasn't a thing anymore. Is this clearly a flashback? Why? Because it's gray? 8 years ago? Okay, Christmas, you got me. It did say 8 years ago. Shut the fuck up, Ghost. Disrespectful vocabulary we rely on to exchange thoughts. We were taught all of it by the Victorians. Christmas says 8 years ago. Ghost says 8 years ago. They're the same as Victorian machines, saddling the Tauren's hearts with contemporary ills. There's not much mumbo jumbo in this. Don't worry. Yeah, you said that. I think someone said that last time too. Time was only knew our natural highness. Time was we only knew our... Is that correct? Our natural highness and valor. And the blood we inherit from King Galil would stir without rest at the call of battle. But now we've been trained. Yeah, let me get my glasses. Fuck nobles, fuck reflexes, fuck, yeah. Fuck youth, fuck rich people, fuck. But now we've been trained in the Victorians' guile and vanity to the point we're faced with a true and genuine undertaking, a rally to an ideal. Many can only play it as a game in their own interest. It is not solely us either. It goes for the everyday Taran citizen. We so often meet in the streets too. Since being contaminated by Victorian's vice, they have become oripathics. I think it's oripathics. And become rascals, ruffians. Very well said, my lord. I'm sorry. I remember him. If it's the same dude. Did I start reading this on stream before? Isn't this the writer? Nah, he was in 10? Okay. From chapter 9? Okay, cool. Remember, he was killed by Reed. Is this why they're doing the flashback? Because he was killed by Reed? It seems your glass wished to interject. I'd like to ask your lordship's opinion on something. Pardon my memory, but who might you be? Williams, the bard. Writer of that play that happened tonight, but you don't need to go into trouble remembering my name. I can't say I've made much contribution to the literary circles. Okay. Yeah, that's why the 8 years ago thing. Okay, that makes sense. This is going back for this because this might have correlation with the story that's about to be told. Okay. Hardly Mr. William. Of course it has correlation. It's because Reed killed him. Hardly Mr. Williams, as I've said, I most detest the Victorians' long-windedness. Ask away. You've likened the Tarans to a diseased people. How should we heal ourselves in your view then? How should we save fellow Tarans from the brink? I fear no matter how hard we strive, we cannot cure the blight core to us. Just as muddied water cannot clean itself. So you say it's beyond us to save them, the rascals, the ruffians. You don't believe they simply lack You don't believe they simply lack for knowledge, education, that the power to help them lies on our pens? The power to help them lives in our pens. I think this is this has to be a mistake. That don't make sense to me. Or I just don't know how to read. I don't know how to read. To find an intellect is exactly what our enemy is. Of course, we write, we rally, we dream of the ideal nation of Tara. We try to rouse the memories of it sleeping in our blood, but you and I will have to be the ones to stay behind in these olden days. You see, I very much enjoy your works, and yet we're forced to use the Victorian language. Interesting. I lay down my soldier's honor here, so that in time the soil of Tara need no longer be soaked by carmine blood. Carmine blood? And Draco crossed no swords with Draco kin. Carmine. What is it referring to with Carmine? The color? Just soaked in okay. I'm thinking they're talking about a race. Okay. Carmine is a shade of red, is it? It is. Okay, learned something new. I didn't know Carmine was a shade of red. Crimson blood. If dragons, I'd say. Yeah, okay. I know what crimson is. And Draco crossed no swords with Draco kin. Be that unless a day comes whereupon red dragon's flame should lead all those that fell, our fighters from the forge to be reborn. As much as I'm flattered, it's all simple record of the folk ballads. The most I did was add some. I'm like trying to remember the context of in which Reed kills those in here. I don't remember. No, I'm just thinking. It's no sure thing that Tara will never have another red dragon. After all, none of us have ever seen a Draco before. How do we tell if whoever passes by us isn't actually a Vorivor? Well, I don't remember how to say that. I'm not gonna try. Is it not going to show? Okay, found them. It was these two mucking about in the streets. Sound of the window breaking must have been their doing. I'm just gonna let it cook because eventually I'm going to get my answer. Hey, settle down you two, or else it's not your wrist the rope goes around next time. Fuck. Double clicked, spit. Okay, that's not a big deal. Wait, come on. Stop being vile now. I'm sorry, officers. It was our fault. Is that the wanted lot? The ones rubbing up with the Dublin? One of them's wanted. The other I've never seen. I knew these Tarns would be all up. Oh god. I remember. These guys are fucking assholes. I knew these Tarns would be all be in on it. God damn. Would all be in on it. Bloody good for nothings. Eek, please don't do anything. I beg you. This is all we had on us. You searched us and all. Ask us anything you want. We'll explain. We will. Shut up. What are your pals up to, eh? Where'd they go? Are they off gossiping info to Dublin? I don't know. Honestly, I don't. We don't even have any pals. We've never met anyone from Dublin before. And you just want some people to beat to death. Give yourself something to report to your noble brass. You bloody Victorian scumbags. Keeping mum, are you? Keeping mum. Take them inside. Don't let these ball sacks make their racket on the street. They'll wake the rest of us up. Question the one with the bag first. If he's honest, he can suffer a little less. I'm honest. I'm an honest person, I swear. I don't know a thing. Hold on, Captain. I think there's more nearby. Kicks their ass, huh? What's Bag Boy shouting about? Fire. Shut up. Don't try and cover for your friends. No, but there's a fire off behind you. It's the warehouse. Bloody Nora. I want the word out to Team 1. Prioritize firefighting. Did they dump us a go? Beyond, come on. Undo my ropes here. How? I'm tied up too. Who are you? Let's go quick. Okay. Reed saves them. I'm sorry you had to run with us. You've got nothing to do with this. It's fine. We shook them off. Hey, Fionn. The radio. Right here. Should still be usable, just a little quiet. Quiet's good, keeps us from being found. You listen for any word. I'll go watch my face at the pond. Try and calm down. Excuse me, It's pronounced Finn. Fion is pronounced Finn. Why the fuck is an O in there? Wyvern. Okay. Excuse me, Wyvern. You can go if it's dangerous to you. I'll point you on your way. No need. I can wait here and keep watch for you. Alright, thank you. You're a good one, truly. No nerves, Finn. No nerve. Oh my god, looking at that and saying Finn. This is why I'm illiterate, bro. All these different freaking languages, pronouncing shit differently, even though it looks like one word in American language. English is no fucking better. Oh my god, I'm having a headache just thinking about this. Out of sight, out of mind. You didn't touch blood. It's not blood. It's just marshy mud. Wash it off and it'll be fine. Because it's the original name in Scotland. Yeah, I keep forgetting. This is just multiple different regions. Bollocks, hey. You swear this stupid thing still works? Shush, God's sakes. The army lot can't be far away. Give it a few more knocks, then crank it. Approximately 9:30 p.m. There. A case of arson in a settlement close to the County Trent. Methods resemble those of the Dublin insurrectionists. The 3 suspected are still on the run. Should clues on Dublin elements not report them to the authorities, considered equally guilty as those rebels. Warn you once again. The lights out bell. Warn you once again. The lights out bell. You are not to go outside. All areas apart from mines and factories are forbidden from lighting any lamps whatsoever. Put a stop to all. Okay, yeah. Put a stop to all activities related to these insurgents. Diable. They really broadcast nothing else past 9 p.m. What are these bloody rules? I'm sorry, I'm not saying that. Sorry, that's a foul tongue for Taran. Okay, thank you for explaining that because I wasn't going to try. Could you understand that? Yes, but that's fine. No, still, I'm sorry for dragging an outsider like you into this. It's okay. Tarans are the same no matter where they are. I once visited the Skathana fields myself, but I know that's not how you say it, but I'm just going to go with that. But they didn't have rules about lights out back then. I'm guessing you're from the nomadic city then. Bells ringing as law has been around for years. Used to just be out on the barrens to mine whoever's tried sneaking into whatever count or Viscount's hunting grounds at dead midnight. Bell rings, we snuff out God, slow down. Jesus Christ, slow down. Bell rings, we snuff the lamps, and fires go out too. If someone in the barrens lights a fire to herd beasts at this hour, you can see it clear as day from miles and miles away. But muck-ups like today only happened once the new rules got stricter. Those night patrol tossers see anyone in the street, they snatch them. I'm sorry, chat. They're fine. Calm down. I can't do it. Suppose so. Where's our medicine? Are we all out? Take a guess. Shame about my fountain pen. Can't even note my own debts now. Sealing is what we're doing. Don't think you have to make up for it with what we've got. How many days have we been outdoors now? If it's not midnight yet, then it's day 12 for us. Alright, 12 days and we've barely gotten far. I keep thinking if only I'd clear up. I might see chimney smoke or something from a village. We've just been hounded by the army. Chased around in circles here. Be honest, do you really think we can make it out? What happened with you two? We had a little confrontation with the patrol. They sent a warrant out for us. Finn, let me talk, Fergal. I can feel this lady is a good person. When the patrol came here to make arrests, they summoned everyone who had a record. And then they started with the beatings. So we fought back. Yeah, see, that was probably part of the mistake you made right there. You didn't, Finn. Don't give yourself credit. Christmas, stop. You're making my head hurt too. It just if I mess up, then I mess up. Just let it be, okay? Okay, we hadn't done all that bad, really. Truth told, one family ran after they couldn't pay taxes, so the patrol was dragging all their relatives in by the scruff for questioning. Fergal was brewing a little moonshine just for himself, and I'd missed some formalities while selling stuff. We'd always owned up properly too, whatever it was. It all got too much that day. It wasn't just us two who scampered once the patrol started beating. It's 10 or so of us all summoned that day by the army. We all ran at once. But if the army wants someone, there's no escaping it. That lot won't change their tune just because someone's word says they're innocent. You ended up killing someone? Yeah, we did 2 of them in. Got one straight off with the hoe while they weren't on guard. The other we laid low in the whole scuffle. Shame we let the third one do a runner, or else the army would never know about what we did. So there was 3 of them, and they ended up not being able to kill all 3. So that's what led to them getting... Okay. Hey, we wouldn't be in such a miserable spot if we had one night more of a head start. Did it just give you guys an ad? It did. Let me turn that off real quick, because the 50 gifted is more than enough for me to justify turning them bitches off during the stream. Okay, I turned the ads off. After whatever ads you guys see during that last one, it shouldn't show anymore. Fergal, you think we could give ourselves up to them? I could do it alone even. Just can't stand these days on the run anymore. We didn't even nab the medicine. Urin's cut's just festering away, and I can't take it. I can't. You dropped the bloody idea. You think they'd make it easy on you? Hold on. Bloody wouldn't. They torture you first, crush your spirits. 2 minutes with someone like you, and they'd get everything about us pouring out. Two minutes with someone like you, and they'd get everything about us pouring out. Sorry, guys. Look, we got no meds, torture by sickness, and that's torture all the same, yeah? Are you short of medicine? We were sent out to wrestle up some more, I'll say. They're waiting for us, a decent ways back somewhere. We were here planning to buy it, honest. But we knew in our heads, all the shops shut the moment lights out sounded. We never make it in time beforehand. So we got a rough idea of when the patrols change shifts. And we smashed through the shop window. I thought they wouldn't notice around about then. God. Guessing you're from the city. What got you out of this desolate a place? I'm searching for some things. Do you know about Dublin? Yes, I understand. I have some oh, Jesus Christ. Anti-moratics and bandages with me. I've never heard of that word before. Anti-hemorrhagics. Oh, it's a British word? Okay. And bandages on me, actually. Mr. Fion, I saw you were hurt. We should sort that out. Oh, you notice. It's nothing big, really. But if you're willing to share a bit of the medicals with me, that'd be a fair play. Our mates are hurt far worse. I'd bring them to them if that's okay. They got bit by gloom pincers. Gloom pincers. In that case, I can go with you. That way, we have footprints in the mud leading that way. It's the Tower Rumble behind the arson. They're around here, no doubt. Quick, hide. It's the whole unit. Half a dozen people. They're shining their torches this way. Quick, bend down, come this way. It's solid ground here. It's alright. These soldiers won't dare to move too fast through the marsh. Why doesn't she just set them on fire? Like, in this whole shit. Torch their asses. Everyone would see it. Never mind. They did say that if something goes bright, everyone would see it. Never mind. Ignore me. I can hear your teeth chattering. A torch flashes over them. Reed grips her spear tight. The metal warming hotter and hotter. Oh, who the fuck? Reed's tail be burning bright, no? That's a good point that I didn't think about. Her tail. Oh God, Lauren in here. You said talk to you later, but I need you for like 30 seconds. What a lovely reading voice. Hell, shut. Why are you trolling? Okay, hold on. I'll DM you now. Hold on, chat. What you need? Okay. What you need, Mom? Huh? What you need? Just say yes. It's locked. No, I call her mom. She's yeah. It's long story. But that shit. How come you lot get torches? Pisses me off just seeing you. Sorry, chat. Dublin? Get her. She's got info, no doubt. Get me? You're cutting me. Rhodes, what are you slugging mud for? Come on, Fionn. We've got to help her. Don't be a coward. All right. Couple of fresh boys don't make... Oh, god dang it. The couple of fresh boys don't take much to sort out. If you're on Fergal, you made a right hand. Cam's here, didn't you? Okay, this weird way of talking. Would have kicked the bucket if I didn't come looking, no? Yeah. Saved our skins, all thanks to you. I told you, see, all this smashing and looting business might be beyond me. Wait, what are you doing, Selman? It's enough to knock them out. You're going to kill them all? Are we going to be more guilty for that? Same difference. It doesn't matter how guilty if they're after a Taran. You get taken in, you're not coming out alive. It makes a difference in my head. Coward, you watch. I'm gonna do all these Victorian bastards right and stop. Don't do that. And who do you think you are? What's the staring for? Gonna be a tattletale? Just you try. Tattle? No, you're not even a part of Dublin. Why are you dressed like that? Why are you copying the Spectre Force's methods? And on what basis do you claim that? You some Dublin know-it-all? Calm now, Selman. She's just a doctor. She was doing a runner with us just now. I think she's a good soul. I told her all about us. Right, doctor? What you said about taking a look at our wounded, is that still valid? Selman, honest, you need to cool it. We mucked it all up. We didn't get the medicine. This kind doctor said she can help us, so that's all we can rely on now. Leave me out of this. Seems this doctor here recognizes my clothes. I'm sorry, I'm not a doctor, but I still want to try and help you. I mean, your altar is a medical unit. You can set everyone on fire and heal the squad. So I mean, technically you can burn people to heal them. No? Okay. Leave your account book alone already. What's gonna wait a few days and then go selling stuff out of your boot again? Jeez, the way they talk. No, that's never happening. But just whenever I do something shameful, I feel the need to make a note. Just a little burn? Yeah, we're just gonna burn their hands, but the rest of their body is gonna be perfectly fine. I'm just joking, Comey. I'm just joking, Comey. I'm just joking, Comey. The doctor's a smart sort. She knew how you'd gotten hurt in the first blush. If she's not blaming you, then that's because she forgives you. Reed's arts are actually not fire? Wait. Okay, wait, no. Okay, explain this. See, you didn't even have to tell me this just now, but now I'm actually curious. Nah, I mean, her powers aren't actually fire. She manipulates molecules, which look a lot like fire. What? Really? She's regenerating the molecules in a person's body while burning opponents. Wait, how does that make sense? Wait, hold on. How does that make sense? I get it on one person, but when she does her arts to an enemy, it burns them, doesn't it? Or is she manipulating those molecules too? Smart people talk. Hurts my head. Oh. She accelerates molecular processes. So yeah, it basically burns them from inside. She's accelerating the energy of cells. If she puts too much energy into cells, they combust. Oh, fuck. Okay, I thought those are actually like fire arts this entire time. That's fucking cool. And also, welcome, Zap. That's fucking cool. Oh, that just makes Reed so much fucking cooler, man. Yeah, she's cool as fuck. It's all in Vanguard Reed's files. Yeah, you guys are OD. You guys are OD. But she said she wasn't a doctor. She just learned a little first aid working someplace where they sell medicine. And you know, that's funny. That explains why she calls herself a fucking doc. Why she was calling herself a doctor. Like, at first it kind of doesn't make sense why she went with that. But now it makes sense. That's some crazy sciencey shit. That's cool as fuck. Lore makes sense now. Yeah, that's fucking cool. Cause I just thought she was burning, like, I just thought like she saw enemies, burn their ass, somehow it heals everyone else. I didn't think that this was like some whole like cell level shit. Technically she could do a lot more. She has only used it for these two things so far though. Okay. She's what do they call them in X-Men when they're like a crazy powerful mutant? Omega level mutant. I think it's Omega level. She's like an Omega level mutant. Sigma? No, it's Omega. It isn't Sigma, is it? Oh, damn it. It's Omega. I just looked it up. It's Omega. All right. That's how she led us through treating our wounds. How do you know she's telling the truth? If you ask me, she's not your normal doctor, no. But there's no chance she's just some pharmacy worker. She had a full suite of medicine with her, out here in the waste. That's strange. Oh yeah, did you see what she had in that box of hers? You're a business type. Got a guess on how much it was worth? I didn't look properly. You can't be thinking of stealing luggage from a person who saved us. No, I'm just asking. Got any more bread there? Not much. Give me a little for God's sakes. Nerd? No. Okay. Oh, you're talking about Sigma. Okay. I was like, no, I love X-Men. Like, I just fucking love X-Men. Calling the nerd a nerd. We're all fucking nerds, okay? Shut up. We're all fucking nerds. Every single person in here watching me, my illiterate ass, read this story because we all like Arknights. We're all fucking nerds. Doctor. No, sorry. I know you don't like being called that. You want some bread? No, thank you. No, thank you. What are you reading there? It's just an old Taran poetry collection. Oh, it's in Taran. I never knew much Taran, see? Even less so when it's written, I suppose. If you want to sit down here, I won't mind. Alright, actually, I've been meaning to thank you for last night. All I did was give you some medicine. There are things I ought to do, cleaning wounds, bandaging, but I still can't do them that well. That's fine. I didn't even dare touch the wound myself. Scared the living daylights. What I wanted to say was, if you hadn't set that fire off, we might never have escaped. Fire? No, the fire wasn't me. I was just passing by. That's crazy how they're like leading into the things you guys were saying. That's fucking cool. It just might look like it's like she has the power to wield fire to everybody. That's so fucking cool. I hate you guys. Sorry, but because of Arknights, I have a degree in social politics and am currently an international diplomat. I'm no nerd. I know you're being sarcastic, but you are the prime definition of a fucking nerd, okay? The prime definition of a fucking nerd. All right. I know you're joking, but still, you're a nerd. You're a nerd. Okay, if you say so, then it must be been a coincidence. Dublin my arse. Those army lotto call anyone who disobeys them Dublin. We're a lost cause, but good people like you shouldn't have to bear such a heavy guilt. Do you hate Dublin very much? I couldn't say. I'll give you a word of warning, seeing as you're from the city. For the past while, Dublin's people have been around these parts. I hear they ran into one of Victoria's army, and not a single of those Victorians survived. That upset the lords and the city fierce. So they transferred in a whole thing of soldiers to Trent, seizing people all over the Scantana fields. Burnt several villages down too. You really shouldn't have saved us, truth be told. We're not worth it. If I don't care for other people's lives, then I won't have achieved what I agreed with Rhodes Island. Sorry, you're talking a little too quiet actually. No, it's nothing. I'm already aware of some of what you've told me. I'll be careful on the way. You're going now? It's day now. I won't need you to show me the way. Alright, I understand. Taran's like your sort, speaking Victorian so finely. I know you don't like to talk with us much. Carian? Have you seen Carian? Woman about this tail swings all around when she walks. Woman about this tail swings all around when she walks. That is... I would love to see an English voice actor like properly say the way this is supposed to be said. No? Could you look for her around these parts then, Doctor? She hasn't come back since last night. Salmon, what's got you so? Friend, come on here and help us out. It says tall. Did I mistake that with an I? Oh, damn it. Okay. Woman about this tall, tail swings all around when she walks. Yes, I mixed the two words up. They both look the same, so I'd mixed it up. Oh, we've got the signal here? Doesn't that mean we went the wrong direction again? Chin looks so dope in that. Looks like it. These comm facilities around here haven't been destroyed, which indicates they haven't advanced upon these parts. Any word from Rhodes Island then? Basically the same as what news says. Arson committed by a small group of Dublin soldiers in Redridge village last night, burning down a building in the barracks. But said soldiers didn't seem to have fled into the barrens. The rest is all valid info. It just so happens every nomadic city has been far from these barrens for the past month. Our field operators haven't reported anything unusual. While we've only seen what the battles have left behind, and we can't even determine the scale of those battles from it. We can only tell one thing. There's a massive disparity between the two sides' power. Oh, Jesus Christ. It seems they made short work of that whole unit of Victorian soldiers. Bagpipe, are you listening? Eh? Your parts are installed in the wrong orientations. I can tell you're getting distracted again. Wow, Chin Chin. I didn't know you knew the pile driver spear assembly too. It took me forever studying to actually remember how you maintain one. But that's something we were meant to see. Don't worry, it's just mouse software. This computer has absolutely nothing on it except Discord that could show you guys something you weren't supposed to see. See, this is my mouse, this is my keyboard. I changed the freaking DPI settings. It's not a big deal. I never fully got my head around the assembly. I was just thinking, why does Hughes always sound like someone else in his letters? Shut up, Kami. I know it doesn't make much sense bringing it up, but that's fine. I've always trusted your intuition to be on the mark. I feel like there's always something he wants to say but doesn't dare to. Just like how last time we went to see him, it was like he was being watched. Hey, that's exactly it. That proves we're not on the wrong track. The intel Hughes gave us was accurate. Even so, to put the enemy on guard. The army can hide their march route, but there's some leaked hint on how raw materials are flowing for war purposes. Over the past few months, a few Dublin units we've marked have all converged on this area. The outer parts of Trent, this uninhabited zone. Chin Chin, you look like you've seen a ghost, is what she was gonna say. 3 o'clock. Same dress as back in County Hillock. It's the Spectre Force. Come on, after them. Wait, Bagpipe. There's something very strange about them. Oh, there's just a few of them. It's like they're standing guard. Are they bait? No, not necessarily. They're reminding me of some things that happened in Lungman. I think she's thinking about when I think his name is Misha. When Misha turned him into like zombies, but I could be wrong. Don't underestimate them. We'll approach carefully. And I think this is when I would normally be in battle. Mephisto. Mephisto's heard. Who's Misha? Honkai Star Rail. Sorry. Misha's Honkai Star Rail. Misha was the bear. You're right. Okay. Yeah. Skull Shotter or B2. Okay. But I wasn't thinking that character. I was thinking blue hair. So it was Misha from Star Rail that I was thinking, but Misha is a character in this game too. Yeah. Yeah. That was the mistake I was making. Chaotic is zooming. I'm not zooming, am I? That was only the first two, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Reminder, the enemies in this event turn to little ghost things and then respawn if not hit enough. What's going on with these soldiers? They'll go down without putting up a proper fight, and they don't even react to us yelling. They're already dead. I called it! They've been dead for over 48 hours. I called it! Chin Chin, I know you're the copper. You're a copper. You're not mistaken when you see things, but these people are clearly standing before we knock them down, right? I saw a kind of art among Reunion's ranks that could control other people, but this and that don't resemble each other. If Amiya of Rhodes Island's goddess was here, she might be able to feel out the difference better than me. The kind of arts refuted emotion and thought. It took living Sarkis warriors and wore them down into walking weapons. But these Dublin soldiers are dead without a doubt. There's just some intense emotion that's still burning in them even after they've died. Burning? It's just a feeling. If this arts had a... Okay. Of course, this is just a theory because I haven't seen the character yet. Well, I've seen her, but I don't know what she can do. What's the purple Reed's name? Chat? Eblana. Alright, so Eblana, does she have like a power? Does she have a power similar to Reed's, but it works like it doesn't heal? She's Reed's sister? Got it. I'll keep that in mind. Pretty similar. Does it also heal? Don't answer? Okay. I won't ask any questions. Sorry. I didn't know it was going to be Lord related. I just thought I was cooking. Don't forget, it's just a cell manipulation healing, and it's just an aspect. So you're basically saying that it could do various other things because cell manipulation could come down to destruction, healing, blowing up cells, reconstructing them, probably changing its form. I'm just coming up with stuff based off of the word manipulation. It seems like it probably has a whole range of things that it can do. I was just thinking maybe Reed had specific abilities she could do with cell manipulation while the other one can do other things with it. That's what I was thinking. But yeah, you don't have to answer. I'll figure it out soon. If this arts had a definite form, if I use my Shishao to cut through it, I'd imagine I'd be cutting through a fireball. Wait, I've seen... Yeah, purple flames. Yeah, this is the sister, right? Strange purple flames, burning in the eyes of dead soldiers. I saw the archer describing back in County Hillock. I haven't seen it twice, not once all this time. Chin Chin, we're almost there, aren't we? That caster's leading the Spectre force in County Hillock. She's got to be somewhere around here. I'll never forget how she looked. I'm dead sure I'll recognize her if I see her again. And when I do, I can find out the truth about Dublin. She's going to mix up Reed with Eblana, right? Come on then. We need to keep asking around. Villagers, maybe caravans who've passed by. We'll find them even if they are not specters for real. She already met Reed. What chapter was that again, chat? It might be too much to look for this shit right now. I see it, but I don't know the context. I'm trying to remember what happened. I see the picture. That doesn't really. There we go.
And just wanted chaos. We then see Outcast. She managed to rescue Laushini, but she's still injured. It looks like Outcast knew about who Laushini really is, and her sister. But all Outcasts see as a relief in Laushini, when she knew she was infected, and probably going to die sooner. And then because of her injury, the girl fall unconscious once again. To help the girl and get the intel from her,
I remember this.
She needs to get her to
This is the situation at Bagpipe.
Bagpipe looks up. She sees her. The leader of Dublin finally arrived. But Bagpipe remain focused and reach the destination. On the other hand, Outcast ready for...
So what? There it is. Never mind.
Sun. Engulf her, and the Dublin to ashes. On the other side, Rhodes Islander, Jane and Bagpipe saw the light. Rhodes Island have lost another one of their family.
That's
the
right.
entire
Rest in
city
peace.
has fallen,
Rest
and
in
the
peace,
Dublin are
Outcast.
attacking the army barracks. Hamilton refused to flee. He picked up his saber, and ready to confront the Dublin and serve Vic.
So if I remember correctly, I'm skimming through this so I can keep up with the story that we're in, right? If I remember correctly, Outcast asked them to take care of Reed or protect Reed, right? Like that was one of Outcast's. Okay, I just needed the context a little bit. I didn't really remember. Okay, cool. It's just small things that I just forget or miss, and it always comes back around in this game, and it's just hard to keep up with everything. Patrol came brutally fast. It's lucky we've got good eyes on us. You think these Victorian Egypts say hello before they come snatching? Outcast didn't give specifics. This person is injured. Help her out. Okay. and Bagpipe never like, oh, she looks like the girl in purple. Like she never did that, because I don't remember that ever happening. Or the girl with purple flames. She never like put that together in any way. Nope. Bet. Okay. Also, where she got hit was why her chest glows, I'm pretty sure. She had assumptions but wasn't sure. Okay. Was not allowed to even talk with her according to the base dialogue. According to her base dialogue. Okay. Girl in purple stood on the rooftop high and had a mask on. That I mean, if we can take a look at that fucking picture and distinguish the two, I'm pretty sure she could. But okay. I just needed to put the pieces together. Okay, moving forward. You lot move ahead. I'll take proper count. Been worried we'd left somebody behind in all that panic just now. Oh, that's right. Where's the doctor? Did nobody fetch her? Didn't she say she was off by herself this morning? I'm not minding her business. Besides, it's not going to be an issue if a Vinci soldier nabs her, right? She's not wanted. Look, she is. We got her involved in all this last night. It was dark out, and the soldiers probably didn't catch her face properly, but how many wyvern have you ever seen around here? Well, if you can't help her, what's the point in dossing about fretting the whole day? Wait, hold on. Carrion's here. I thought I was on to something. Carrion's here. Salmon, you did that on purpose. You lied to her saying we lost track of a friend, and could she go looking? Why, she was kind enough to save us and share us some medicine, and you just left her for the army lot to snap up? You don't get it. We leave her behind to attract attention, and that gives us a safe getaway for the time being. And she won't say much vital, even if she's caught. She doesn't even know which way we're going, let alone the fact that we're looking for Dublin. But she could die. Yeah, she went off alone. She'll run into a patrol sooner or later. We should have taken all her luggage while we had the chance. Wouldn't fall into those Victorian scumbags' hands at least. It was her choice, Fionn. Did you not see her face when she saw me? She knew Dublin, but never had no kindness for it. And she spoke standard Victorian. Her sort hate us more than real Victorians do. I can't swallow that, Selman. I trust my intuition for people. Relax, madam. I'm not familiar with what's gone on here. I know. You're not a Dublin ally. You're just panicked for a bit and got mixed up with those insurrectionists. Tarn, you've killed Dublins. You understood that. We're not mistaken then. There's very few wyvern around these parts who know Tarn. Where did that Dublin soldier take you lot last night? No, they're not Dublin, and they don't have anything to do with Dublin either. And I've never killed anyone from Dublin before. You've gotten something wrong. You can be honest here. You won't pay for it. So you don't need to fear it. Does he have the Ablana confused with Reed? The land around here has been under strict surveillance by the barracks. The Marquis of Trent has no plans to deter like some nobility has, letting Dublin stir up the flames all over the place. That's why we could even tell who you were. Residents of a different village close to Trent Cityway reported news of Dublin to the barracks a few days ago. But those Dublin soldiers, before they could attack the village, were all... Is he trying to get her to snitch? We're all felled by a white-haired wyvern. Would we be able to turn on the tap, so to speak? We'd like to... Okay. Yeah. He's trying to get her to snitch, I think. As well as last night's arson, which led to similarities to Dublin MO. Yeah? Okay. Hold it. Are you trying to flee? Stop her. This wyvern is scared of getting on record. There's something afoot with her. She broke my saber? What kind of strength does she? I've told you everything I can tell you. Let me leave. It'll be best for us. You must be of a kind. You must be of a kind with those wretches, if you're so protective of them. Bumptious Tara rubble, the lot of you. Fire a few bolts aren't enough to kill a wyvern. Suppress her first. Dodge, dodge, dodge! Why do you hate them so much? You're a Taran yourself. Shut up. You are not to address me with that word. So anyone who spoke Taran since childhood is a Taran? I certainly never heard of the Taran people when I was young. If you're the one who repelled those Dublins, you should get it. Okay, you should get it to your head that Taran's just an excuse of a moniker these bandits use to destroy the order. And once you do, you draw a clean line between yourself and them. It was the erosion of the Tarans by Victoria's vain stylings that led so many to fall to banditry. A mentor told me this many years ago. I'm sorry. You're hesitating. You're scared of even stabbing people with your pike there. Are you looking down on me? Is that it? I would have just said yes. It was because in an instant they'd become ash upon the barons. Goloshini. I forgot that was her real name. I was trying to figure out what that meant earlier. If you don't want to... If you don't want what you do to be discovered, the best way is to dispose of all eyewitnesses. No, I wouldn't do that. Captain? Retreat with the captain. Report this upstairs. Request backup. Oh, the moment you guys get hit, you go running like little bitches. It's okay. They won't catch up to me. I'll be leaving this place very soon. I know the speed at which the Victorian army mobilizes. This is far from wrong to do. Who's there? She thrusts her spear forth with vigilance. Its point hovers over some shrubbery. It's me. It's the one dude. Yeah, it's me. I'm not going to hurt you. Yes, I'm very well aware of County Trent. I'm very well aware that the County Trent won't be changing its entire course just for a single order, which is why we're willing to push back the delivery date and wait for the nomadic city to come closer. Of course, only mines with royal approval could provide originium fuel of such high purity. Hence my being so very thankful for the Marquis of Trent's friendly attitudes to us. I imagine we're all very happy with this business partnership. Why does she has a reed pin on her? That's crazy. Your secretary has left with a signed contract, Mr. Hughes. He'll deliver it back to the office. Eblana. God, it looks just like... Okay. Please, I ask you to trust and properly handle such a vital... Please, I ask you to trust him to properly handle such a vital agreement. No. I don't mean to doubt his management abilities, but rather, does this imply you have more pressing matters to discuss with me personally than the contract? After all, you did choose this secluded little getaway and dismissed your servants too. Quite right. It's no surprise you surmise. Slow the fuck down. I had all these arrangements laid out specifically to convey my good faith to you. My wish is that our ensuing conversation will be founded on our mutual friendship from our time studying the Royal Guard together. Well, shh. How funny you should remember that name. Well, you do know how famous she was at the ball. Oh my, does it not make sense that her type would topple over and not get up while dead drunk in some godforsaken place? Yes, I trust the vast majority have not forgotten. Where did the word "not" come from? I trust that the vast majority have forgotten all about her. Whether it was a true accident or some other party's orchestration, everyone knew not to stick their noses into it. I much thank you for so lavishly feigning surprise? Feigning surprise? Feigning. Pretend to be affected by a feeling, state, or okay. State or injury. Feign nervousness. Okay. So he's pretending to be surprised. My surprise happens to contain a kernel of sincerity. Bringing up a name vanished from the school, a name with no record anywhere in Victoria of existing. You're practically bidding specters to come. You're not wrong. Then let me be bold. Why, may I ask, did you contact me of your own accord? I'm no more than a minor aristocrat, making minor deals with all the mercantile? Oh god damn it, words. Fucking nobles, man. It's always when a noble's on the screen. Mercantile definition. Of or relating to merchants or trade. Commercial. Mercantile bread. I couldn't do anything about the info you've hinted at. Misinformant. Are you looking to circumvent your higher-ups to please your own swollen ambitions? Or are you? If you made full sense of this conversation, it wouldn't do me any more favors playing the fool, would it? The gist of it is, I'm here specifically given our previous time studying at the Royal Guard to offer you and the two who had been searching for the Spectre Force this whole time a little warning. You knew? Yes, of course. I knew they came to see you. Plus, you helped them pursue a batch of Originium products shipped to County Hillock half a year ago. Some people would say, you've let slip a little too much. I understand how sensitive your position is and how multifaceted your responsibilities. Rest assured, I would absolutely never leak any of this classified information to anyone. Liar. As for the two rash students of mine, I give them a tact warning to quit while they're ahead. And I'll leave your staff a little head start on their investigation into your order's whereabouts. I appreciate your kindness, but being the paltry merchant I am, I fear I shouldn't be privy to too much. No, please, drop the humbleness. After all, you're the vice chair of your commerce coalition. I think the Earl that backs you, I think the Earl that backs you would very much care of any info you gather doing business. Is the Iron Duke really so worth depending on, given his sheer silence up to now? You know, it's just about time he decided where he stood. Harmony. Holy crap. You're not telling me much. You're not telling me you're Victoria's. No. Just who are you serving? Mr. Hughes, I'd be very happy to receive the contents of our next contract from you sooner rather than later. Harmony? Fuck it. These fucking it's always when there's a noble on the screen I start having trouble. Fuck this shit. Sorry, really. I'm not here to hurt you. Please don't touch me. I couldn't will myself to come out just now. Sorry, I didn't help you. What am I on about? You're good enough with your spear. You're good enough with your spear there to knock a soldier out in a swing or two, hardly needing anyone else to help you. You should have withdrawn by now. Okay, you guessed as much. So did they leave you behind too? They shouldn't. They wouldn't. You can't fight. You'd get caught. But you're a traitor here. You know so many people. If they treat you unjustly, you have too many methods you could retaliate with. No, I was just actually running back to bring you along, so you could flee with us. I know, I'm a little late for that. I was feeling guilty and scared of running into the army, and I just kept arguing with myself, and now I'm late. It's a good thing you can fight at least. The army can't get their hands on you. Ma'am, say something. You're frightening me. You really are. I am? Why? I really don't know how to apologize to you in any way that makes it better. Honestly, they are a kind bunch usually. It's just life these days have driven us mad. You don't need to say anything. It's fine. I don't mind. Think of me like reeds growing on the roadside. I won't poison you or crush you. At most, you'll feel a little stinging from me. Who would mind such a white lie? You say that with your hurt written all over your face. Do I look that hurt? You don't need to worry about me, but you do need to flee quickly. After last night's fire, the army will be sure to transfer more people from the city to search the wilds here. Right, of course. There's one more thing actually. It's a little hard for me to say. I know you're telling us to run, but for a past dozen or so days, we've been hounded by the army this way. Oh my god. We've been hounded by the army this way and that like beasts in a hunting ground. Just going in circles over the waste. We can't shake them. So, if I could ask you one more favor, please help us. Escort us on this journey so we can catch the carrier truck that saves our lives. What was that, the first three? Was that only the first three? See, I've already lost track of where we are. I think this is the right one. Fisker. Urgent correspondence from the Viscount. Fisker? Oi, pondering some questions for the ages again. Apologies. While your mind is gone, Loxy's talking in your jigsaw puzzle. That Oh god, I'm burping a lot. The Harmony. I don't know how to second say the name. Feline has been continuing to act without pause, right here in County Trent. I assure you, my mind has not wandered, and surveillance of her has not slackened an inch. The way you act tells me the investigation has not made much headway. The surveillance during this stretch proves she's still loyal to her duty and to Victoria. I'll be happier than if we catch a traitor. I've never seen you happy, period. After the failure of the last operation, I thought we wouldn't see you in this office again. Don't put it that way. The op itself wasn't a failure. Any results from the hospital? Acute infection. Active originium shards abundant in wounds. Of course, my condition is under control now, I assure. The occasional headaches will not impact my activities. That said, I haven't reported the diagnosis to the superiors yet. I consider myself still able to assume the investigation into Harmony. Not to mention, nobody would want to take over the scraps of info in this region. There's a true goal behind these smoke bombs, and I have a duty to find it out. I assure I will maintain a distance from all others during this period. With my experience handling emergency situations, I didn't even need to add that last part. We of the Special Forces will continue supporting your investigation as long as the City Hall still lets you in. Not going to say thanks? Never mind that, I'm just cracking a joke. Trying to untense your muscles for once. Find some time to read the Viscount's letter. Remember, an invitation card? I see. Listen to you? Where are you going to take us? We can't keep wandering these wastes anymore. There's no settlements along the way you're pointing us. You can forget picking berries in a place as lifeless as this, let alone hunting wild beasts. And besides, you don't know if the rain's going to pelt us with stones one day. No catastrophe messengers ever heads through here. I know exactly how many days it takes to cross the marsh. Food-wise, we plunder a Victorian caravan and job's done. Oh, and that doctor's got enough medicine for us. She's not a doctor, and she's headed to a town herself. We agreed she'd part ways after escorting us to one town even. What do you take her for? A personal first aid kit? Everyone's got to throw everything they've got in with you, lives included. All because you want to be a little selfish, yeah? Am I wrong? Shofian. If you got a problem, then why don't you go off yourself? You think you can handle that? Cowards don't survive. Summon. Oh, Reed. You know how much I hate your nickname. It's like rocks and mud all over the ground. I don't even know if I'm talking to you or the grass we walk by. I heard you two arguing. I have to tell you something. We can't go to Tula Village. The airwaves just said the army suspects two factories. The army suspects two factories. They are secretly producing supplies for Dublin. They drove out a bunch of people. A whole clash sparked off. We keep heading that direction for now. Forget catching the carrier. We'll probably get seized the moment we approach the village. It's a miracle we got someone as so capable to help us. Just barely make it out here. You say that like you'll flag down a carrier and the good old days will come. Escape from a factory into a mine somewhere else until one day a truck takes you somewhere other than Tara. You think that'll be a cakewalk? I know of a lot of you who fled that way. You saw them leave, that's all. Because your village went up in smoke. Because They couldn't put crops in any wasteland around. That's why they left. And you don't even know where they finished up, or if they did it alive or dead. And do you even know where Tara is, or how far you go before you've escaped? They've never shown that on a map. Stop trying to scare me with all these big questions. Does it make you right just because I can't answer? Forget it. I'll go talk with an old acquaintance here about borrowing some dry rations. It's like all that blabbing you do is going to conjure up enough food to feed the dozens of us tomorrow. It kind of heated there. He's very hurt. No shit. He doesn't like telling lies, but he's got to come up with some porkies. What? He's got to come up with some porkies if he wants to borrow stuff. I'll be back. I can repay you. Things like that. I'll go and help him. You talk too much like these Victorian officers from other parts. They won't trust you. Or are you just that good at lying? I just don't like having to rob others. And I don't like your selfishness either. It's the greatest lie of them all. Damn. You sure your friend said he saw Dublin around here? I hate this design. I really do. Why else wouldn't we be passing by here? Or passing through here? Word spread among all the caravans. Everyone's opting to go the long way around just to avoid this belt. We wouldn't even have to come here if you hadn't vowed so solemnly. We'd be fine. But we're almost to your destination and we haven't seen a thing yet. It did happen some days ago. There's a chance they're further off by now. What I heard was Dublin were scrambling on their way. So much they never even turned to look properly at my friend's caravan. Oh? How many heads did he count? Which direction were they off in? That way, off into uninhabited wastes. As for how many, he said he couldn't count properly. And didn't dare to either. I've got no reason to lie to you, madams. We've got nothing to fear at all. Save those armed Dublin We've got nothing to fear at all. Save those armed Dublin bastards and your average Taran hoodlums. Poor places are always crawling with bandits or what have you. We have security measures in place, I can guarantee you that. By the time we found out County Oak Grove was migrating far and us caravans Grove was migrating far and us caravans have to alter course through here, I'd already spent a hefty sum arming and armoring people. Hold on a minute, Chin Chin. Look over there. Huh? There's someone dressed a lot like a Dublin there. I tell you, that new tax ordinance they just announced, it's murder. None of us were so hard up in times before. Fine. For a foreign madam, I'd love to be able to help you, but I'm living on pennies these days too. And you can laugh if you want. On one hand, you want to feed a dozen or so a meal each. So that's not nothing. On the other hand, you got all these people working limbs and working energy. You're best off coming to your own solution. You know, they've been sounding lights out for years in the Skathana. Wow. And on the Skathana fields, exactly to hold off the starving, to stop us stealing some noble's prey, right? Who gives a toss about the rules when you're starving for real? If you're just counting purely on others to help your need, I'd say you're born eating your own head off. No, never. They're all lie-abiders. Come on, that's why I'm even asking you for a bite to eat on their behalf. Maybe I can do you something if you got the collateral. Sorry, fine, but verbal guarantees don't do of use now. A book. That's not gonna do it, ma'am. Not sure if I'd even trust this to prop up my bed. Is anyone in? Is that? Don't answer. That sick woman's here again, here begging again. Does me in. You open the door for her, she'll be leaning on the on the frame, talking your head off for an hour straight. Leaning on the frame, she's infected. I'm scared she's gonna have my house's door frame growing stones. Faff and all. Those bloody beggars. I thought last winter might have starved them to death. Shame that they are caught ill. But who asked them to loiter all over pestering people? One sec. No, that voice, it can't be. But I wouldn't mistake it. Fine, do you recognize her? I don't know. Better not peek from the window. Those are sounds of fighting. Is someone driving those infected away? No, it's from the highway outside the village. Oh God, see what I said? That's what starving people do. They start bashing other people in with hoes. Stop waiting. We dust around anymore and the caravan's gonna pass us. I'm willing to bet Fine's not getting us food this time. Laughing stock he makes of himself, asking and asking, doesn't even realize it. Those Victorians sneer at us day in and day out. What's a single bit of robbery to us or them? Weren't we gonna join Dublin and fight the Victorians anyway? But Reed might get angry at us doing something like this. Letter. Shouldn't we loot while we still have the energy to fight people? You want to wait until our heads are spinning before we do it? See, there's people like this that ruin shit for everybody. And this is the first caravan we've seen in all these days. Who knows when the next chance will come? Then maybe if we convince Reed to spring them with us, then at least our chances of winning are a little better. Enough, stop bringing her up. What we're doing has nothing to do with her. Are you going to count on her, a foreigner, saving us forever? Move, we're doing this. Well, to be frank, they're desperate. I mean, yeah, but nothing positive is gonna come of this. Like, you may get you might get some shit from the caravan, but at the same time, you got people who are actually able to talk to people in the villages and without them thinking some shit's gonna go down. If the more they start going rogue, I guess, the worse this is gonna get for the entire group. FC2 after? No, we're stopping here. 2 hours, 30 minutes. We're stopping here. We wasted a little bit of time with the trailers and stuff and talking before. I need to figure out some of these technical issues. It's actually bothering me. So, we're going live again tomorrow. We're gonna do this every single day until we complete all this stuff. And then we're going to, we're gonna take 1 or 2 days off after that. And then we're gonna move into the next chapter. But guys, thank you for coming through. It was a nice short 2 hours, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Tomorrow should be a little longer, Christmas. We started off a little wasting with the trailers and stuff. Tomorrow we should just get right into it. But thank you guys for coming through. We'll go through this. We'll enjoy this all together. We got this and then we go right into chapter 12. I'm gonna try and fix this stuff tonight, so tomorrow will be a little smoother. And I appreciate you guys for coming through. Thank you for all the kind donations or tips or whatever you want to fucking call them. Comey for the 17 months of being a Legion supporter. Soul, the 18 months of being a Legion supporter. Comey with the 50 gifted. If you received a gifted from Comey, make sure you thank her. And Tiana with the 9 months. I appreciate you guys so much. You're keeping this train going. And I do have a question for you guys. Since we got the regular group in here, I was kind of thinking of moving Arknights over to the other channel, the Griffline channel. What do you guys think of that? Do you think it should stay over here? Since we've already started a little baseline, a group here that enjoyed the streams, or do you think it should be moved over to the other channel? And I'm just kind of thinking about it. I haven't come up with the definitive answer. For streams, yeah, I think it's better here. Okay, so that's 2 for, yeah. I think it's better here. Okay, sure, why not? And to help exposure on that channel. Same for me, but we'll probably lose viewers doing so. I'm fine with whatever, to be honest. I'll figure it out. We'll figure out what's best, and then we'll do that. I want to make sure you guys still enjoy it, so I just wanted to get your opinions on that before we move over, or before we make any like choices. I don't know how positively or negatively it would affect anything, so I just wanted your input. All right, guys, I'm gonna start messing around with this stream and figure out what the fuck is going on. Thank you guys for coming through. Love you both. Love you all. Shit, both, like 2 people. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay chaotic. Let's hope I can fix this shit before next stream. Holy crap.